Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Morning After. We have a great Halloween show filled ahead, so stick around. Welcome everyone to Happy Halloween.
Yeah, Happy Halloween.
It's actual Halloween for our episode, which is so nice on a Monday. So we are both dressed up, obviously. So Nicole, what are you?
Oh, I'm Nicole Kessler.
And I'm Kelly Ledwith.
So I'm a baby. I don't know if you could tell. I look kind of like a mix between a pajama girl, a regular student, but I am a baby. Got the pigtails, got the stuffed animal.
I think the stuffed animal really does it. I think that's really like the driving factor of your costume.
Definitely.
Makes or breaks it.
And you are?
I'm The Bachelor, so I went to audition, but then had a host, so that was...
How convenient. I like
how
the rose.
Convenient.
I like
Thank
the
you.
rose.
That'll make the final rose. So, anyway, so lots of people dressed up this weekend, though. Even it was nice. Halloween was on a Monday, so people had the whole weekend to dress up.
Yeah.
Multiple outfits throughout the weekend.
And also, like, as college students, on Monday, we don't really go trick-or-treating, so Halloween weekend, that's like our time to...
But what were some of the costumes you saw this weekend?
Oh, I saw a lot of students utilizing like face makeup and doing more of simplistic costumes, but really doing intricate face makeup.
Yeah.
So a lot of like skeletons, I guess, a lot of blood, and then... What did you see?
I saw a lot of aliens. I think Alien was the top costume this year. I saw aliens all through my Instagram feed.
Definitely.
I saw a lot of Dalmatians, actually. A lot of people would either do the Dalmatian firefighter or Dalmatian and Cruella de Vil. So a lot of Dalmatians.
I saw a lot of fruit and
I saw a lot of fruit too.
A lot of pineapples. They would take yellow shirts, draw a little whatever, and then have like a little hat, and then they would do that same for watermelon.
Yeah.
So that's...
I saw a lot of celebrities dressing up too, though. So a lot of celebrities were like a variety of things. As always, they would always go over the top. But Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, this was making like all the headlines. Were Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton.
Yes.
So they went in like full makeup. Someone tweeted that she I think she spent like hours in makeup, went to the party for an hour and a half.
So
I was
funny.
like, Katy Perry
That's what I love. It's like such a timely costume.
Such a timely costume, goes to the party for a half an hour.
Yeah, right.
Bette Midler, though, I think she won Halloween.
Yes, she made all 90s babies' dreams come true.
No, she was her Hocus Pocus character. She won Halloween.
Absolutely.
She won Halloween.
Absolutely.
So that was that. But we are going to now toss it to Bree, who has some Halloween do's and don'ts for us.
Hi guys, happy Halloween! This is the one day that you can be someone else without people looking at you as if you were crazy. But whatever ghoul, goblin, or person you choose to be, make sure that you do not offend anyone. So to ensure that you do not, I came up with a quick list of Halloween do's and don'ts. So let's get into it. Don't. A culture cannot be a costume. Please do not be one of those people who dress up as someone else's culture. You can easily offend someone. Instead, try being a character or person that may reflect that culture that you happen to admire. Do. Know the difference between cultural appropriation, cultural appreciation, and dressing up as a character from another culture. If you're appreciating a culture, run with it. If you're mocking it, then stop because no one's laughing with you. But make sure you are a character. Don't. Be a Halloween costume hater. A Halloween should be a judgment-free holiday, so don't be that person at the party. Keep your comments to yourself. Do have fun, be safe, and get creative. If you don't have a costume, make one. Halloween is all about fun and candy, so get those costumes out and your goodie bags ready and have a happy Halloween. Back to you, Nicole and Kelly.
So that was great. A few little reminders for everyone. So not a Halloween topic, but actually, you know what? There probably were Halloween vines around, but this week, or last week, I guess, Twitter announced that they were shutting down the Vine app.
Crazy. I mean... Did you ever go on Vine?
I had it for a little while, but when it hit its peak, I downloaded it because I was like, I'll see what it is. I wouldn't go through it a lot though. It was Actually, it was 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was like back in high school I had it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I never used it. I wasn't really making Vines.
No, yeah. I mean, but a lot of celebrities, that's how they got their start on Vine. So I'm sure they're really upset. I know Shawn Mendes got his start on Vine.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Ruth B, who came out with that song Lost Boy, got their start on Vine.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's how they have all these followings now on other social media platforms like YouTube, Twitter,
Vine
Facebook.
is where it started, though.
From Vine.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of times I've seen Vine through like Twitter and stuff like that. Is how I would. I would never go through the actual app. I would see it through other social media platforms. But I don't know. I just think it's interesting they're shutting it down. They're not trying to maybe like. I don't know. They're not absorbing it. They're not doing. They're just like shutting it down.
I guess it's the app isn't making any money because everybody's flocking to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all these other social media platforms that
Facebook Live is like eating everything up. Like everything you see them video is like a Facebook Live video. Yeah. It's crazy.
I know, and a lot of these celebrities could have a bigger presence on these other social media applications.
Yeah, especially social media stars that really know how to they know how to get their audience. They know what to do to get their, make their videos go viral and stuff like that. And like Vine was like, I don't know, it's like a place for them to do that. Yeah. Now it's gone. R.I.P.
Yeah. Logan, do you know who Logan Paul is?
No.
Well, he got his start on Vine. He had 9.4 million followers. And he said that he is upset, but he kind of saw it coming. Yeah. Because for him, he said it's all about being 360 these days, which is being on all social media apps. So
it's just crazy they're shutting down like an app.
I know.
Like, it's just like, could you imagine one day if they were like, we're gonna get rid of Facebook? Like,
bye.
What? Totally. It's just crazy.
I know.
All right. Well, I don't know. Also crazy. Mike did a fun little DIY food craft for us.
Super fun.
Let's see how that came out.
Thanks guys, Mike here, and I've got a fun little Halloween DIY snack for you all. This is going to involve pretzels, some dark chocolate chips, and some white chocolate chips. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pop these in the microwave and get them all nice and melted. All right, I think we're just about done and melted. So the first thing that we're going to do is stir up the white chocolate here, and we're going to put it into a plastic bag. You could also use candy coating as well. The recipe actually called for candy coating, but I couldn't find any, so I'm just using white chocolate chips. Melted down. All right, so once we get the white chocolate chips in there, we can close up this bag and assemble the pretzels. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a little bit of a spider web, and we're going to put our pretzels, arrange them into a sort of 8-pointed star to make the outer spokes of the spider web like this. Take our scissors and cut a little hole, a little snip inside the plastic bag, and what we're going to use is we're going to force all of the chocolate over to the hole. And just like this, we're going to put a little bit of a little quarter-sized ring in the center there, and then we're going to make a spiral outwards, just like this. See, it already looks like a spider web. Get some chocolate chips or some shots or some sprinkles or anything like that, and we're going to decorate that outer rim. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get that semi-sweet dark chocolate. We're going to put that into a bag. Grabbing our scissors and making a tiny little incision. What you want to do is you want to make, again, like an 8-pointed star. Those are going to be the legs, and then you're going to put a little dot in the middle for the body. So check this out. And just like that, we have, albeit at the casualty of my hands here, a little bit of a spider's web. And this is a cool treat. Once this hardens, you can take this off the wax paper and give these to your friends. It's a nice little treat to snack on, perfect for your Halloween party. All right, guys, back to you guys.
All right, that was great. So let's check out our 7-day forecast. So today we are going to have a high of 55. It will be sunny. Tuesday, tomorrow, November 1st, we're also going to have a high of 55. Wednesday, it'll stay sunny with a high of 66. Thursday, expect a little rain with a high of 68, so getting a little warmer. Friday, we're going to have some partly cloudy skies with a high of 51. Saturday will be sunny again with a high of 54. And Sunday, expect a little bit more cloud coverage with 51 degrees. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Coming up, coming up, coming up,
Coming up on hashtag that.
We are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
And welcome into Studio 125.
So what?
40
So what?
points. If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
Line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monmouth player.
All right, welcome back. We're going to toss it now to John, who has some fun facts about monsters for us.
Happy Halloween, everyone. This is John Welsh giving you a look at the kinds of monsters that have filled people with fear since our earliest days of storytelling. Up first are monsters that represent the dead. Zombies, vampires, and ghosts have fed upon the natural fear in humans over our own mortality. These types of creatures got their sticking power as entities that have conquered death and have otherwise destroyed the natural order. The fear we get stems from the fear that as beings of death, they are also bringers of death to all they encounter. Next are the bestial monsters. Werewolves, giant insects, sharks all come from a more primal fear of our competition for the top of the food chain. The lack of control or reason that can be made with these creatures makes them more ferocious when they begin attacking or eating humans. Our disposition over their sharp claws and teeth comes from a natural understanding that we have no bodily defense for fighting them off, especially when we're alone. Then there are the monsters who we fear because we cannot know them. Aliens, psycho killers, clowns. These types of monsters come from an uncomfortable place of not being able to understand their intentions or recognize them as something to communicate with. The unknown is frightening because we have no place for context and no means to gain an understanding. Then there are the monsters that are specific to different cultures' interpretations of fears. The Wendigo of Native American folklore feed on the fear of blizzards and famine forcing people to eat their own. The Jurogumo of Japan stem from the fear that we desire eating us alive. And that's all for me this week. Back to Kelly and Nicole.
All right, so to keep up kind of with like the scary theme, especially because it's Halloween, let's talk about some of the haunted places in Connecticut.
There's so many.
It's such an old state that there are literally like everywhere, every town basically has at least like one haunted, some sort of creepy, scary like place, but there are a couple that kind of stand out in Connecticut.
Okay.
So first off, A Haunting in Connecticut, that movie, that obviously was based off of Connecticut. So that in itself just kind of shows like.
That kind of sums it up.
Yeah, and like we're just so old, like we're old, like settled, whatever. But some of the top haunted places, the most haunted place in Connecticut supposedly is the Union Cemetery in Easton.
Oh. Did it say why?
It just said it's considered the most haunted.
Okay.
There's an entire town, Dudleytown, Connecticut, that is abandoned and cursed.
That's great.
An entire town.
That's great. I love living in Connecticut.
The New London Ledwith Lighthouse. I've actually been there. That is supposedly haunted by Ernie. So, fun ghost Ernie. Although I don't know if I'd call him fun. There is also the Guntown Cemetery in Naugatuck with many colonial plots. So, some history there. That's fun. A little older. Camp Crystal Lake. So that was in a movie, but is also a real place.
Okay.
So that's terrifying.
Very
going
scary.
to like summer camp somewhere that's like haunted. That is like my worst nightmare.
Oh,
it's like camping
for
and like
sure.
a ghost coming at you. There is the Sterling Opera House in Derby. So that is also considered very haunted. And the Fairfield Hills State Hospital in Newtown. That mental hospital closed in 1995.
Oh, that's so creepy.
But they have like a lot going on there. Apparently.
Oh, I'm sure.
So those are just like some of the top places, but obviously everywhere you go, there's always like that one scary place, like scary house on your street or something.
Yeah. Or like I know, like a haunted trail or something.
Yeah.
A bunch of haunted houses.
I know.
There's a lot in Connecticut as well.
I've heard. We're lucky that Quinnipiac's like a little bit of a newer school.
Right.
So we don't have like we don't have that old, like an old building somewhere. Like I know UConn has that.
Yeah.
They have a building that was like an old mental hospital that they used
That's so creepy.
Yeah. So I think that
It's like
is
what you see
supposed to
in
be like a
movies.
haunted. I know. So you imagine like you have class in one building and then the building down the street is like considered one of the most haunted places. Like
Yeah,
no,
that's
thank
really
you.
creepy.
No, I can't concentrate.
Thank you for being new, Quinnipiac.
No, thank you.
That is really creepy.
So anyway, so those are just some haunted places you can check out. Just keep up the Halloween spirit. And we are going to toss it out to some Halloween history with Erica.
Thanks, guys. Erica Bloomberg here with the origins of Halloween. Here in America, we celebrate Halloween by dressing up and asking for candy with an overall spooky theme. But what exactly is it that we are celebrating? The origin of Halloween can be traced back to 2,000 years ago to the Celtic festival of Samhain. The Celtic New Year was on November 1st, and the night before was believed to be a time when the boundary that separated the living world from the dead became blurred. During this time, it was believed that ghosts would return, causing mischief and allowing for Celtic priests to predict the future. The Celts often dressed as animal costumes and sacrificed animals and crops in a bonfire to their deities. By 1000 ACE, the land the Celts once occupied was now predominantly Christian, and November 2nd was defined as Souls' Day. This holiday had similar traditions to that of the Celtic festival of Samhain, with costumes, bonfires, and parades. Also, Pope Gregory III made November 1st All Saints' Day, which also incorporated these traditions. The night before All Saints' Day was known as Hallows' Eve, which later became Halloween. This holiday made its way over to America, but was first most popular in Maryland and the South. The celebration was focused on the harvest, with stories of the dead and singing still occurring. It wasn't until the middle of the 19th century that the trick-or-treat tradition came about. By 1920, Halloween had become an established secular and community-based holiday. This ancient Celtic festival has become America's second largest commercial holiday, with an estimated $6 billion spent on it annually. Well, that's all I have for you today. Happy Halloween, and back to Kelly and Nicole.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but coming up we have a makeup artist who's going to do a little tutorial on Nicole, so stick around.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike's sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
It's 9:30 Eastern, and you know what that means. Sports Pause is on the air.
Left ball played up the middle. Emmanuel with a little cheat off the pipe. Preseason just boils down to going after another national championship and not necessarily focusing on the one before.
MJ, it is time for our favorite part of the show. It's the top 5 plays of the week, brought to you by B&D Deli, home of the Q-Dog.
Let's talk about the first play you want to break down.
Yeah, let's break it down right away. But the one name I'm going to throw out there is a freshman, Mika Maples.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So sitting here next to us, we have Matt Vacco, and he specializes in makeup, especially like special effects. So he is on the show, and he's gonna do a little special effects tutorial, little gruesome blood on me for Halloween. So
Nicole's gonna get costume number 2 of the day.
Yay!
All right, so I'm just gonna do something incredibly basic, which is just wounds. I know like a lot of people would do like wounds, blood, special effects. So stuff that I basically use, I use some of these effects gels, which are really nice just for creating textures. So
how did you get into this?
I got into this probably, this could actually get this, but
okay.
I'm gonna take the one that actually is good. I got into this probably around like, I was gonna say like sophomore year of high school. I did special effects work with a professional from my town who did a lot of professional work in movies.
Oh, okay.
Come close to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to just get it like cheekbone level.
And so basically you worked with him and kind of...
Yeah, I worked on set a few times, did a lot of just work, like apprenticeship work. And basically just like learned a lot of my basic techniques from him. And I mean, from there, I just picked up a lot of freelance jobs. I did a few films myself, did a few horror films. I like shot in some really creepy places around Connecticut. Like, I think out in Higganum, there's this really creepy old house that was like this nunnery. And it's like the picturesque, like horror town. Like it's really, it's gross. But I shot a few things there for some stuff that went to like festivals.
Yeah.
that
And
is very cool.
yeah, if I get this to come out, but it's really cold.
Almost got it.
And did you do something on your arm there too?
Yeah, I just did some basic stuff on my arm just because
Cool,
like I wanted to do some test swatches for stuff. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna go. I'll just do one layer.
A little technical difficulty, it's okay.
Fine. Yeah, just do one layer.
It's okay.
You gotta heat up the gels, and like if you're not heated up like properly, then.
Yeah, so can you explain a little bit about that process?
Oh yeah, so like the main process of what I do is I use the gels for a texture, and I have to heat those up. So if I don't have like a running source of water, I'm just gonna map this. If I don't have like a source of water, then it's really, really annoying to just get them to like work, because they're actual solids and they gotta be liquefied down to it.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, but this should be fine. I'm just gonna blend this out on your face.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing this as a career?
Professionally?
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I do like kind of professionally now, but like, I mean, my actual major is I do engineering, so I'm more of a design student. I like principles of design a lot more than anything. Yeah, I'm just ripping up like pieces of this. So like, what I do to do a lot of the texture work is once I have the gel on the face, I just kind of pluck at certain areas to get like little raises of skin. Yeah. Which when you go do color, it shows up a lot nicer.
Got it.
So now I'll move into the colors.
Cool. So all right. So while you work on her face, we're gonna toss it to a package, and then when we come back, we're gonna kind of reveal kind of how everything comes out. So
stay tuned.
Stay with us.
Thanks, guys. I'm Carrie.
And I'm Janessa.
And today we're gonna see if we can scare a few people. So let's see what happens. Let's go. I'm here with Nicole. So Nicole's gonna tell us about her Halloween weekend plans. Nicole, what are you planning to do this weekend?
Well, I'm not gonna be like a lot of other college students. I'm actually going into New York.
Oh my God. Gerard, can you tell us what your Halloween weekend plans are?
Studying.
You're just gonna study?
I'm gonna try to go out, but mostly studying. The plans seem like
What are you guys being for Halloween?
Today I'm being a tourist, and then tomorrow I'm being, oh my god! Tomorrow just keeping it low.
What are you doing?
Tonight. Oh my god!
I'm gonna be G.I. Joe, Rosie the Riveter, and maybe a skeleton.
You were scared? Yes! I believe that you were getting a napkin.
Wait. Oh.
I don't know about you, but that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it looks like we scared quite a few people. We didn't catch everyone, but we got a lot. Yeah, you can't always get them all, but we did good. Yeah, we did. So, you know, remember, happy Halloween.
All right, welcome back.
bro.
So obviously
Pretty
we
blood.
look at that. That is like
Do I look like I got hurt?
0 to 100 real fast.
Yeah. I can't. I haven't seen what it looked like yet.
I don't have any blood on
it looks
or
really
anything.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
Oh
guess-
wait.
I guess I
Oh,
get
we're gonna put some blood
I gotta
on.
get a little bit of blood on
Oh,
it.
a
Not
little
too,
blood?
not too much though.
Okay.
Yeah, blood.
Not so crazy.
Little fake blood
Let's
for
see.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It's just
Fill
so
it
cool
in.
how you go from like just a little bit of paint and look at that. You are a injured human being.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. It's really fun. A lot of it's just like base work. You don't really see a whole lot of it,
Mm-hmm.
but once you start doing like certain colors, it just pops really nice and doesn't really take that. It doesn't like really take that long. So.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
All right, let's see.
Thank you.
Look at that. Wow. All right, so that is cool. Thank you so much for doing her face. But to close up the show, have you guys all heard that That's So Raven is getting a spinoff?
Yes. Have you heard of that?
No. But I don't think it can top Corey in the House. It's
Corey-
paramount. to
That was the first spin-off. And
Yeah,
now
that was.
I don't think it can beat- I
that
don't think
was
it can beat
another
it.
That's So Raven
Yeah.
spinoff.
So basically, Raven Simone announced on The View that she is leaving The View to pursue this new spin-off.
spin-off.
And, you know, ABC supports it. And she announced that they're doing casting. So it's going to
Maybe
be
we
so
could. Should we
exciting.
audition? I've already auditioned for The
I'm
Bachelor.
definitely going to audition.
I think you should polish up the resume a little bit.
Polish
I
up
know. I need to get a few more acting gigs.
A few more
Hire
acting gigs.
me.
I know. Hire us.
Yeah.
Someone.
But Raven said that it's basically going to be about her and her, I think, son or daughter or two daughters, and one of the children has visions, like Raven.
Oh, yeah, I
And
heard that. That's cool.
It's going to kind of be
Keep
about,
it in
I
the
guess, their
fam.
journey, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
gonna
Are
be
there
so
any other
cute.
Disney shows you'd like to see a spinoff of? I think I'd like to see a Lizzie McGuire.
Oh
spinoff.
my
Like,
goodness.
What is she up to?
Absolutely. Her and her son are so cute.
Yeah.
I would love. Did you watch Disney Channel growing up?
I mean, I watched Lizzie McGuire movie because who didn't?
Right, of course.
Like-
Who didn't?
A classic.
Oh, I was like Boy Meets World, but they've already kind of spun that off.
The Girl
but-
Meets World.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good time. It'd be a good time to bring
Yeah,
back some
it's
of
a
the
good time
classic
for another
2000s.
one.
Yeah.
I want to fill the future spinoff.
Oh, absolutely.
Love
That was
it.
such
Really
a
what I
good
want.
show. That was, so many memories, so many
much
childhood
nostalgia.
memories. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you
Thank you so
again,
much for doing
Matt.
her face. Hope
Thank
everyone
you.
has a happy and safe Halloween.
Yes.
And obviously follow us on q30television.com. You can check out all the other content and past episodes. And have a wonderful week.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.